your dad got to this height, you got to get this height, and your son got to get higher. And that's what the book is going to be about. If I just give him everything he deserves, everything I think he deserves, he's not going to know what it's like to work hard. Everything in life just take adjustments. You just got to adjust. You can't, as a man, you just got to adjust to no matter where you at. If they throw you in the pits of fire, you got to adjust. You can't let your body just burn and stay in it. So I just learned how to adjust. And yes, your dad did it that way, but you can do it better than what your dad did. The whole thing of life, the cycle of life is involvement. I would respect LeBron a little more on that if he would have not let certain players get no rings. This is something you can't teach. IQ, you cannot teach IQ. You either born with it or you don't have it. LeBron has the greatest IQ I've ever seen. Go around, find out who's a DJ in each class, have a battle with the DJ. Oh. So guess what? You do a battle with DJ, you don't even have to pay nobody to come DJ. We need to figure out a way to make everybody mingle a little more. But I think you can't parent your kid the way you want to parent your kid. I could have just been like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just that simple. I'm not snitching, but I could have just been like, I don't know what you're talking about, and walked away. I hate to see when parents say that, oh, I didn't get love, so I'm not giving love. But you knew as a kid how that felt not to get that love. Don't believe the recruiters. Don't believe the recruiters. I knew I could have made it because if I would have had the right mindset, I would have definitely made it. Your father figure in your life is very, very important.
Mr. Liv, an alumnus of North Miami Senior High School, class of 1998, a former college track athlete, a devoted husband, and a father. He is the co-host of the Raw and Unfiltered Growth, Power, and Success podcast. But beyond the microphone, Liv is a survivor of the streets, a man who spent 3 years incarcerated, and a bereaved parent who channels his deepest pain into purpose. He is currently writing a book titled Stepping Out of My Father's Shadow and building an outlet for parents who have lost a child. His journey is not just a story of struggle, but of relentless evolution in fatherhood.
How do someone obtain a successful marriage?
Transparency. Always keep it real. If you tell your wife you're going to point A, you call her, let her know you're going to point A. When you leave in point A, you call her, not because you want her to keep tab on you. From A to B, something could happen. Someone need to know what happened between them.
Tell them your personal experience firsthand. They could do better.
It's a lot of young guys growing up, especially in North Miami. The money look great. It's great. You're having money, you have driving fancy cars, you're doing all of this, but none of it lasts. None of it lasts. Whatever you decide to do, man, do it the right way.
How does a Black successful man stay consistent like you?
Whew. Sleep early. I go to sleep every night at 9 o'clock. To be successful, you have to stay ahead of the game. You can't be successful waking up at 10 in the morning.
Welcome back to another episode of Jules Legacy Enterprise Productions, where story connects generations. Conversation with a Pioneer. It's a segment that celebrates the life and journey of North Miami Senior High School pioneers by bridging the past and the present to inspire the future. Behind every name, there is a story. You heard of him. Mr. North Miami. Liv, welcome, man.
Thank you for having me here, fellas. Love what y'all doing here.
Right.
You know what I mean? The city need this.
Facts.
You know what I mean? We need something for North Miami so we can say this is ours.
Facts.
Yeah, I like it. I love it.
How you been, man?
Can't complain, man. You know, God bless me every day to wake up, so I complain. I've been excellent.
Right.
Excellent, man.
So Liv, bring us through your upbringing from,
my upbringing. So really, really young, I grew up in Little Haiti. You know what I mean? Stayed in Little Haiti, went to Morningside Elementary School, went to Little River, and came up here to North Miami like in 1989. And to me it was really different. It was really different knowing that, damn, coming from Little Haiti to your own house with a backyard, it was like, damn, we made it. But not knowing that we ain't really make it. We just did an upgrade.
Yeah, right.
But coming from Little Haiti, that's you made it. So it was kind of different because I went to Gradney Elementary, and that was the first time I didn't hear everybody speaking Creole.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, you got Spanish kids, you got this and that. At Morningside, everybody knew everybody, but I was like, damn, this is different. But being in North Miami, to me, I'd say was like the best thing my parents could have done for me. Best thing.
So walk us back. Were you around during the whole Zopound era?
Oh, man. Nah,
because you said 89. 89, I was born in 89.
Okay.
So it's like I wasn't really, and I was still in Haiti somewhere. So during that whole era, I wasn't around. So how was it?
See, the thing is, what everybody don't understand about it, I don't like to speak on that because that's gang culture, and I'm past my past. You know what I mean? So, but Zopound wasn't Zopound at first. Everybody from Zopound was raised all in one area. It was called Sabal. Yeah, Save Palm.
Right, Save Palm.
So everybody was raised there, and then somehow, somewhere, you had two groups. Well, you had one group at first. You had SAP group, and somehow something happened between them. Them boys split up. Then you had SAP and Zopound. But I wasn't necessarily around that.
Fact. Okay.
But I knew of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was never around it. Like I don't claim none of that.
Yeah.
And so, Liv, what's life after high school though? Did you play any sports in college?
Yeah, I went to Wisconsin. I ran track, played ball.
How was that experience?
It was different. The thing that made it different is the fact that this is my camera?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to the kids right now. Don't believe the recruiters. Don't believe the recruiters because I'm a kid from the South, so
right.
They told me that you come to Wisconsin, we got an indoor track and field you're never gonna see outside. I'm like, Dad, that's cool. Man, I ain't never seen that indoor track and field. Man, we was practicing outside every day, man. Snow up to here. It was just crazy. I couldn't handle it. But what happened is while I got up there, everything was going good, you know what I mean? And that's why one of my favorite things right now to be is a dad. Because the reason I say that is because I was in school, but I also had friends that wasn't in school. So on my way back from school, I got in trouble down here.
Okay.
So that changed everything out of my whole life with the whole schooling and all that. To be honest with you, I'm not gonna say I could have made it, but I had a great chance.
Right.
I had a real great chance.
Right. But that's a lot. That's a culture shock to come from Little Haiti, North Miami, then you end up in Wisconsin.
It is, man. Because that's the first time I seen all white people. we talking about just straight white,
right?
Like,
right,
yeah,
right.
It was crazy, man. But that's just the path you got to take through your journey. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to go through some uncomfortable places. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it was very uncomfortable over there.
You mentioned that you could have made it, right? Unfortunately, things happen. What made you believe that? Is it your time that you were running, as far as the time that you clocked from the 100, 200 relay race?
Well, I was naturally a great athlete.
Okay.
And the abilities that I had that was different from everybody else, I never had to try. And I also think that was one of my downfalls. Because by not trying, you don't work as hard as you should work.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So It was like where, let's say for you, for example, you right here doing everything you got to do to get faster. With me, I'm just getting up and I'm just naturally fast.
Great.
So that was a curse because yes, I'm running a 4.340, I'm running a quick 100, I'm running this, but I'm not putting the extra work to get better.
Got it.
Because I figured like, hey, I'm just that good. So I think it was like, I knew I could have made it because if I would have had the right mindset, I would have definitely made it. And one more thing I'm gonna say, very, very important. Mm-hmm. Your father figure in your life is very, very important. Mm. Reason being is that I think my senior year, I was like one of the fastest kids in Dade County, hands down. We go on to state and it's like one of those moments that even now I'm an adult, I'm in my 40s and I can still see the crowd like everybody had their parents there. I ain't had nobody there.
Yeah.
So it was like, damn, look how far I made it and I still don't have nobody in the stands for me. So, it was like, that's why I say it's very important as, I don't know if you guys have kids,
right?
But when you do have, I don't care if they're playing Little League, no matter what, just make sure they see your face.
Yeah.
Them seeing your face will determine how far they get in life. It definitely will, knowing that they got that support system.
Yeah. But what happened to your parents? They went around at that time?
We grew up in a Haitian culture.
Right.
Haitian culture is this. If you're not working, it ain't important.
Oh, I got you.
If you're not in school, it ain't important.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? So I remember running home. I was in the newspaper. I ran home and showed my dad, look, Dad, I'm in the newspaper, I'm about to run. He looked at me and said, run. What do you mean run? I said, yeah, I'm about to run. He said, man, you need to go get you a job.
Wow.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't blame him.
Right.
Maybe before when I was younger, I used to let, hey, this stupid ass Haitian, he doesn't understand this. But now that I'm an adult, I have kids, I look at it like I don't blame him. because he did his job. His job was to get here and get me by. His job wasn't to get me here and get me to the next level. That's on me, right? You know what I mean? For so long, I held it against him like, damn, man, my dad was never there for me. You know what I mean? But he really was there. He did his job because I never went without lights, without a roof, without water, without food. You know what I mean? So he did his job.
So how did you get through that as far as the emotion side of holding on to the fact that, hey, my dad wasn't there or my mom wasn't there to stand to support me, and having those feelings towards your father? Have you gotten over that? I want to first ask.
Okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to me getting in trouble down here. So I got in trouble down here. So I go to jail. So I'm sitting there blaming everybody but me. I blame everybody in my family for me getting in trouble but me.
Wait, what year was that?
That was like in 1999.
Okay.
Okay. So
like a little bit a year after. Okay.
A year and a half after. So I said that I spoke to my mom one day. I was like, yeah, Mom, it's messed up, but I'm gonna be all right. And then I remember I came home and I looked at my dad. I said, damn, you ain't much care where I was. You know what he looked at me and told me? I didn't put you there. At first it hurt. It hurted a lot. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker don't care about me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But as I sat there and realized, I'm like, damn.
It's a reality check.
I blame him, but I'm the one that got myself in that trouble. And growing up, I wasn't like not to say the favorite kid, I was always the black sheep. But now me and my dad, we like the best of friends. We like the best of friends because now I understand him as a man. At first, I couldn't understand him as a man because I wasn't a man yet. Your age don't make you a man. You get what I'm saying? Your mindset got to make you a man. So now, man, we like the best of friends. Now, I've been forgiven for that. I even apologized to him. I've apologized to him, but he was like, you don't need to apologize to me. I'm like, nah, I got to because you didn't understand what I was thinking about you. You get what I'm saying? I was thinking of the worst.
So I was going to ask, so how does that translate to you now as a parent fathering your kids?
I hate to see parents do this. I'm going to break it down to you. Like, I hate to see when parents say that, oh, I didn't get love, so I'm not giving love. But you knew as a kid how that felt not to get that love.
Facts.
So my kids, I make sure I pick them up from school every day because my dad never picked me up from school. My dad never took me to school. I take them to school. Everything I didn't get as a kid, I do it for my kids because I knew the void that it left me. You get what I'm saying? I don't ever want them to feel that void. So that's what it did for me. It made me a better father. I'm way, way a better father.
So Liv, you said that you got in trouble in 99, I believe, at the time, right? And then when did you come back home?
02.
So that was like 3 years. You spent 3 years okay. So how was that experience? What was that moment for you when you first realized, okay, well, I'm being charged with a crime and now you're going to experience a different life? What was in your mind at that time? Because I believe you were like 19, 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
The mindset was a little ignorant.
Okay.
My mindset was ignorant. The reason I said it was ignorant because what I was charged with ain't really had much to do with me. But my ignorant mindset with this stupid street code where I'm not gonna say nothing.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, end up getting me into more trouble than I was supposed to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I could have just been like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's just that simple. I'm not snitching, but I could have just been like, I don't know what you're talking about, and walked away. But you know, we got this quote unquote street code, which was never written, but we follow it like it's a written code, which I don't follow anymore. But it's like, it was just different, man. Like, I'm looking at it like, damn, you know, like I could have been here, but I'm here. But everything in life just take adjustments. Just gotta adjust. You can't, as a man, you just gotta adjust to no matter where you at. If they throw you in the pits of fire, you gotta adjust.
Facts.
Can't let your body just burn and stay in it.
Facts.
So I just learned how to adjust, and I also think that me going through what I went through made me a better person.
Okay.
Because to be honest with you, I would have been out here running with the same crowd and probably would have got killed or end up in a deeper sentence.
True.
So I think sometimes we don't read the signs, which is slow your butt down, slow down.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I came home. I just been chilling. I ain't never got in trouble. Just been good, man. I think I needed that.
You had a child in high school?
Yeah.
What grade was that in?
My senior year.
Senior year?
Yeah, I had my beautiful daughter, Destiny. She passed away back in 2017.
Sorry. Yeah.
Sorry to hear
Sorry.
that.
Yeah, man. But yeah, she would have been 30 next year.
30.
Wow.
Yeah. Should have been 30 next year, man. I had her in 97. It's crazy. Nah, don't look at me like that. Now. It's well, for those that know me in North Miami, know that I was like, I was running wild.
Right.
How that is when you popular.
Right.
All the lady,
Yeah, of course.
Not that I'm proud of that, but it is what it is.
Is that case a closed case?
No, not yet. Not
So
yet.
you can't go into the details
Nah,
of it?
I really can't.
All right.
Not yet.
I was watching you talk about seeing your son in growth, power, and success, right? And I believe that time you said you was incarcerated.
When?
I believe you was talking. You was talking one time. You said your son was incarcerated, and then you were incarcerated, and I believe your son. You was thinking about your son the whole time while you were in there.
Yeah. No, this is what happened. In 03.
Okay.
In 03, I got arrested.
Okay.
But I got arrested for a warrant, and I had to sit in Dade County and wait for Broward to pick me up. But
Okay.
I'm not knowing what the warrant is about. I'm like, what the hell? I ain't do nothing.
Right.
So I told my ex-wife at the time, bring my son to me. So I'm looking at my son through the other side of the mirror. At that time, he was like probably 6-7 months. And I looked at him, I'm like, damn, I can't see my son on the other side. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that changed a lot about it. But just to go fast forward to that, I get to Broward County. The judge looked at me. He looked at the paper and said, what the hell is this? And I'm like, I don't know what I'm in here for. He called the people over like, why you guys got this man in here? This is not even him. This is a white person. So I ended up doing a month and a half in there just because they messed up the names.
So what happened with that case?
What's the ramification for that?
So, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just happy to get the hell out of there. I ain't never listened. I was like, man, I don't want no part of that. Like, I just sometimes it's just best to move forward, man.
Growth, power, and success.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
That's your cousin. That's your cousin Bless, man.
Right.
That's my guy, man. That's like my little brother, man. He's a very intelligent person, man. Like, this guy, man, he can do anything. He can move this goddamn wall, and I don't know, man. This guy, but we got together and we started it back I think in 2017 or 2019, way before the pandemic. We started, but we had to stop. But growth, power, and success, man, is that's where it's at right now.
Yeah,
That's where it's at right now. That's where it's at.
Facts. So what goals do you got for that podcast?
Well, right now we trying to set certain different cities because we hitting the roads.
Yeah, about to get on tour.
Yeah, we're going on tour.
Okay.
We're going on tour. Right now we have I think 4 cities locked down.
Ooh.
But we're trying to make sure it's at least 10 before we move. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So, Jules Legacy come right on the way.
So
it's all one family.
is it going to be live shows in
It's
every
gonna be
city?
live show.
That's
Every city we go, it's gonna be live shows.
And are you guys going to have like a special guest from that state?
But that's the way to make it.
Yeah.
Wherever you go, you bring whoever's hot in their city to bring out the crowd.
Yeah.
That's how you got to do it.
That's actually smart.
Yeah, you got to, cause I've learned that back in 2018. There was a rapper in Dallas called Mo3. He died.
He died, yeah.
Yeah, he died. So I've never heard of him. So this guy was like, yo, because I used to do promotion. I have a company called One Entertainment. We used to do concerts.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy was like, yo, I have this artist named Mo3. I think you should do a concert with him. I'm like, I ain't never heard of him. He like, trust me, let's do it. So I flew to Dallas, but he had beef in Dallas. So we had to do it in Austin. But that's when this guy told me, he said, this is how you get your money back. You bring artists from that city to bring, they actually pay you to come perform. So they paid us to perform, and then by the end of the night, before Mo3 showed up, we already had our money back.
Damn.
That's the smart way to promote. You get people that want to get put on to pay you to open the act,
Mm-hmm.
and you're good.
Now, Liv, it's a question that we have to ask. Are you married?
Yes.
And another question is, how do someone actually obtain a successful marriage?
Wow.
We have to ask that.
I'm gonna be honest. The thing is, if y'all don't know, this is my second marriage.
Okay.
And when I first got a divorce, I was like, I'm never gonna get married again. The reason I said I was never gonna get married again because I was immature. And everything I did wrong in that first marriage was my fault. Was completely my fault. I never blame him for leaving me because I was living a wild life.
Mm-hmm.
I was young, had money, everybody in the streets wanted to be around me. So, I was doing my thing. So I met my wife now. And then when my daughter passed, she showed me she really had my back.
Mm.
She had my back to the fullest. Like, I went, believe it or not, fellas, I went 2 years. Like, I was out of there. For 2 years, I couldn't function right. Like, I was functioning, but I wasn't really there.
Mentally,
I was gone, man. And then I didn't even realize. She was like, you was mentally abusing us, screaming at the house. I was screaming at everybody in the house without even knowing. But she never once yelled or screamed or anything. She took the verbal abuse. So one day I was sitting down, I was like, I've been an excellent dad. I've been an excellent friend. The only one thing I have never been in my life was an excellent husband.
Mm.
So I dedicated my life to get married to her and to be the man that she needed me to be. And for me to be the man that I need to be. To answer your question is transparency. That's it. You gotta always keep it real. If you tell your wife you're going to point A, you call her, let her know you're going to point A. When you leave in point A, you call her, not because you want her to keep tab on you. From A to B, something could happen. Someone need to know what happened between then.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's it. Just be honest, man. And at the end of the day, I know you guys don't want to hear this, but all coochie's the same.
Hey, I always have that argument.
It is, honestly, dog. When you young and wild, you think that, if I get this one, I'm going to get a different feeling. If I get that one, man, you talking to a guy that done had it.
More than Ray J?
Man, the number out of there, man.
You heard Ray J body count?
What is it?
I think he was on Cam Newton, and then he said he's touching, I believe, 12,000.
12.
Nah, that's wild.
He said
12,000 is wild.
He said he's touching 12,000.
When that money and power, though, it's expected, though.
Nah, yeah, I can see it because of the money, but I'm not gonna say 12,000. Like,
Yeah.
nah, but I'm up there.
no, I could say 9.
I can't say 12, but I can say 9.
That ain't my words. Those are not my words, man. Nah, but
Hey, I got a question for you, man.
yeah,
I'm looking at y'all podcast. Briefcase is a special character.
yeah, Briefcase. Shout out Briefcase Tony. You gotta understand. See what makes y'all podcast different?
Right.
And be honest with you, he makes it different.
Why?
Pay attention to how both of y'all dress right now. Look how he dressed.
He brings the flavor.
You need that.
Yeah.
You need that in the podcast. Briefcase is our wild card, man. Briefcase is the wild card. Believe it or not, you know what people don't understand about Briefcase? He's really a calm person.
What?
Yes, but when that camera come on,
Oh, yeah.
he's different, man. It's like, you know how they be saying they have their alter ego?
Yeah.
That's Briefcase, man. When he's like, we'll be sitting just like this. He's talking, yeah, man, so, man, turn the cameras on. We're like, what the hell? He just get wild, man. But I love him, man, because he keeps us balanced.
Right.
Because you already know, right? Spider is calm. Spider's the light-skinned dude with the dreads.
But people sleep on Spider.
No, but
Spider's he's very
intelligent.
He's very intelligent, and he's very reserved with his words.
Yeah, he's the tech guy.
Yeah.
Spider is the tech guy. He knows all about AI, and that's his thing.
Yeah.
And you got Bari, who played football, but he's very quiet too. And then you got me. I'm not like Briefcase, but I could get a little wild too. And then you got Bless. So you have 4 different personality on the show. That's what makes it great. So that's what makes it great, man.
Our boys keep grinding, man.
No, for sure. Now, Liv, what do you like to do in your personal time, though? Because we know you do the podcast and everything like that. But on your personal time, what does Liv like to do?
Spend time at home.
Spend time at home?
Spend time at home, man. Because people fail to understand. Rent is expensive. Mortgage is expensive.
Yeah.
Why the hell would I not want to be in my house, dog? As much as I could be in that damn house, I'm paying $3,500 for
4,000 for.
4,000 for. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be in the house. But the thing that I like to do the most, honestly, is just spending time with my kids.
Yeah.
I love spending time with my kids, be home with my wife. Like my son right here, he's 10 years old. Like I have to give him as much as I could give him back, because all the other kids already got a head start. If something was to happen to me in life right now, he only got 10 years of me.
Yeah.
So I gotta pour as much as I could pour into him while I can, you know what I mean? So all I do is, you're gonna always see me in him, always, because I'm trying to give him as much as I could give him.
As much game as you give.
Yeah, I got to. He's like, right now he's a sponge. You gotta give him till now, he's only 10.
What people don't understand about kids is like they're not asked to be born.
Nah.
So while they're here, it's like, you got to do the best of it. Because a lot of people, like, I've seen people say, well, I had a hard life. My kid gotta have a hard
that's
life.
bullcrap.
Or my parents didn't do this. I got, but my mindset always been different. If I went through it, I went through it for a reason. Then I got to find a way to make sure that child life. Because I know better, I do better.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know what your dad went through?
No.
Exactly.
Facts. It's
You
true.
don't know what your parents went through. So why would you put your kids through what you went through?
Mm.
And your dad did whatever he had to do to make sure you didn't go through what he went through.
Facts.
Just like your dad, my dad was from Haiti too. And my dad left Haiti, like I say, 1970s, in the 70s, like 77, 70 something. And he's never went back to Haiti. I think he only went there back once, like 92 for like a day or two. But I've never said there, well, I've said there and asked him why he don't go back. He just never spoke about it, but that's not something I'm gonna keep pressing him about. It's some type of trauma there he don't want to go back to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't press him on it, but he also don't treat us, whatever trauma he had in Haiti, he don't treat us like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Was he tough growing up? Yeah, he was tough. He had to. Because raising kids in a country you're foreign to, you know what I mean? Like, he had to be tough with us.
Facts.
That didn't get us straight, but that's all he knew. But he ain't never raised us the way he was raised. And also, that's my camera. I'm working on a book.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm working on a book.
Talk
Working on the
about
book.
it. Talk
Work-
about
working
it.
on the pod.
Talk
You got-
about it,
you got
Liv.
aim-
Talk about
Yeah,
it.
so first, let me talk about the pod. Since you brought that
of
up,
course,
I'm working
of
on.
course.
I'm working on the pod. It's coming out. I think we're shooting it next month.
Okay.
It's called Our Angels. It's gonna be based on me talking to other parents that's lost their child,
Got it.
because I think that's a space that no one is attacking. And believe it or not, when you lose a child, man, you're never the same. Part of you is gone forever. Because yes, I can look at the other ones I have, but I'm still, in the back of my mind, is like, damn, where's that one at? That one that's missing. You know what I mean? It's like the story they told you about the guy that had 100 sheep.
Mhm.
He left the 99 to go chase that one.
Mm.
That's real facts, man. You always think about the one that's not there. So that's something I'm working on. I also got a book that I'm working on right now. It's called Stepping Out of My Father's Shadow, which is me becoming a better man than what my dad was. Not to bash him. It's basically letting other parents know, like, especially dads that grew up, like, look, yes, your dad did it that way, but you can do it better than what your dad did. Because the whole thing of life, the cycle of life is evolvement. Your dad got to this height, you got to get this height, and your son got to get higher than you. And that's what the book is going to be about.
So you mentioned how, your father was kind of tough on you, I believe, right, Little Liv?
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on, have you watched the Michael Jackson movie yet?
No, I'm watching it this weekend.
Okay, so there's like a big thing where they're saying that Michael Jackson's dad was abusing him. But there's also another side of saying that without him being as tough, he wouldn't be Michael Jackson.
But
And I watched,
Go ahead.
not to cut you off, I watched the movie though. And the movie was amazing. That's the closest thing I ever seen to Michael Jackson was his nephew. It took him about 2 years to actually, they said it took him 2 years to actually train, he can actually sing, by the way. He could sing. It took him 2 years to learn the dance moves. And if you watch it, it's very close.
But it's a cheat code though.
Why you say that?
Because he's already in the family, so he probably have things. Come on.
He still got to work.
You gotta
No,
listen.
no,
You
no,
gotta
no,
watch.
no,
You gotta
what-
watch
no,
it.
What I'm saying when I say it's a cheat code is, it's not the work that he has to put in. It's more so, for example, you have a child, right? Your child will have more access to my information than anybody else.
Facts.
That's true.
So there's things about Michael he may have known, like for example,
The inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He has inside information.
Yeah.
He probably read his journals that he written.
Yeah.
So when you start embodying that, you become the person.
Yeah.
But those journals are not given out to other people.
Facts.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
wouldn't be given to a regular actor.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's real.
But you guys gotta watch it though, bro.
Bro, I'm sure you put,
But let me close with that
I'm sure you
question.
put in the work though.
I think with the with society now, it's like we living in a society where, not to say that people are too soft, but I think like you can't parent your kid the way you want to parent your kid. Because everybody look at it like that's taboo. If you raise your kid a certain way, you shouldn't punish them, you shouldn't do this. But if you really look at all the greats in the world, they had a tough upbringing, man. You have to have that tough upbringing to know what it's like when you get that success. If you look at like right now, my son, if I just give him everything he deserves, everything I think he deserves, he's not gonna know what it's like to work hard. You know what I mean? I don't think that you shouldn't abuse your kids, but I think you need to make them work hard. Look at Serena, dad.
Yeah.
He worked hard on them. They need that. They need that. I think they need it.
Are you watching the playoff? NBA playoff.
I dib and dab in it. I'm not really into the basketball game no more, man.
Now, before we even go into sports,
Oh, boy.
give me one moment.
Oh,
So before we go into sports, Liv, you mentioned that you was a college athlete, right? So what's your thoughts on NIL? Basically, college.
I love it.
You love it?
Yes.
You don't think it's messing up the game?
I'm about to say something. I love it because it's about time that the kids get paid for their likeness.
Of course.
Okay.
Because for so long, these institutions been making so much billions off these kids. And they make it seem like, okay, I'm giving you this scholarship that's enough for you.
It's not enough.
Which, like I said, yes, thank you for the opportunity, but you don't understand the nights that I'm starving in the dorm. You don't understand the nights that I can't even buy myself something that I need to buy. So it's great for the kids, but I think they need to start structuring it better.
Yeah. They're taking
Because now you got kid, coach tell them straight up, look, man, you can't do this, or I'm transferring because I've got more money offered over there.
Yeah.
That's not, you got to structure it where like, look, if you're going to come here, you're going to play here for 4 years and this is your deal. You can't break out of it.
Yeah.
I think that's how they should
And
structure
that's the
it.
biggest
They
thing.
should have some structure. more structure.
Or you have the fact that now kids are staying longer. So instead of like entering the draft year one, I'm just gonna ride this bad boy out
Because I don't know if I'm going to make it in the league.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
But me personally, I think that I think them getting money is great because how many players really makes it to the league?
It's true.
You know what I mean? Think about right now, if somebody coming to you right now, they look, man, I'm going to give you $12 million just to play for 4 years here. Take that $12 million because you're not
All
guaranteed
day.
to play in the league.
All day.
You know how
all
many
day.
busts we have in the league?
It's true.
For the NIL, do they get all of the money up front or do they get it broken up?
They break it down.
They break it
down.
down. They break it down. Yeah.
They break it down.
Because I was actually looking online and only 71 players only pre-entered for the NBA draft compared to 2021 when it was 300 people. So basically what they're saying is NIL is messing it up because these players they want to stay longer in college now.
I don't blame them.
Because it's just not guaranteed no more, bro.
I don't blame them, man.
So it got its positives and it got its negatives.
yeah,
bro.
everything got its pros and cons. But I can't blame them kids for getting their money, man. Because could you imagine? We all grew up playing college NCAA and all that. You know how much money they made off that? Them kids ain't getting nothing.
Yeah.
Think about it. You sitting at home playing with your jersey on it. You like, you playing, but you're not getting no money for that.
Nice.
So I think it's a good thing for them.
But Liv, I gotta ask. See, you know what I'm about to ask.
Oh boy, there you go.
Who's the GOAT to you?
Listen,
LeBron
Liv,
Jordan.
please make sure you're on our side, Liv.
Let's go. Ask the question.
Listen, Liv, I know you possibly seen both sides, of course, because
I seen all three. Let's put one more.
you seen all three.
Kobe?
Yeah,
Kobe.
if we're gonna keep it real, let's put all three in there so I can break it down.
Who's the third? Who's the third?
Kobe.
Alright, cool.
I didn't get to see all three. I seen two. I never got to
Just
see
seen Kobe and LeBron.
I never got to see Jordan play.
So that means you're little
Bias.
You're a little biased.
a little biased.
I'm not biased.
I know who you like. We talk about this all the time. We talk about this all the time in the gym.
He's a
So I don't even know why he's bringing this up. You know where I'm at.
He's a little biased.
He already know where I'm at. So okay, so go ahead, ask your question so I can answer it.
Liv, who's the GOAT of basketball?
I think the GOAT of basketball is nobody.
Why you say that?
Because everyone is great in their own era.
Okay.
If we can get that through our mind, we'll understand and appreciate everybody for who they was and who they are. Being that, okay, I can easily say Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but I'm gonna have to break down everything he's done and why he's the GOAT. He can say Kobe's the GOAT. But to be the GOAT, to me, honestly, you play sports and you know that. For me to be the GOAT, I gotta beat you. And none of them ever played each other. So how can we say who's the GOAT?
Ooh, I ain't think about that. But even if they play a matchup, like let's say we're talking about Steph and LeBron, they played each other. Or
No,
we
but
talking about
like
out
a
of those
team or
three?
one-on-one?
No, what
I
I'm saying.
think he meant out of those three.
What I'm saying, out of those three, in order for us to say who's the GOAT, we would have to line them up.
Like one-on-one?
Yes, we would have to, and we would never get that.
But it's a team sport.
No, but listen to what I'm saying. We would never get that. So guess what? You can't never get a GOAT debate the right way. We just have to learn how to appreciate all of them. So now, if you want to go into me with LeBron now, I'm not a LeBron fan.
Why?
I got one more question.
Hold on, let me finish that. I'm not a LeBron fan because of this. I just don't like the fact that everybody that's a LeBron fan is trying to force this on me to like LeBron for what they like LeBron for. I was raised in an era where, hold on, let me finish. I was raised in an era where I lace it up, you lace it up, it's about what? Wins. So now the LeBron fans want to take wins out of it. If they don't want you to mention wins, they want you to mention every great other things he's done but winning. If you are in school right now, I want all of y'all to answer this. You're taking a quiz. It's only 10 questions in it. You get 6 wrong. What's your percentage?
60%? No. If you get six wrong, 40%.
Yes.
40%. You get 6 wrong, 40%.
So you can't never be a winner. You can't never be a winner if we're talking about just winning. I like everything else about LeBron. I just don't like the fact that he's not a winner.
He's not a winner.
No.
But okay,
Go ahead.
I'm going to rephrase the question.
But in that case, that conversation always come back to that whole Bill Russell and Jordan conversation. That's what I'm
It
saying.
could go back because remember, I never said Jordan was the GOAT.
I got you.
But the
You're saying,
LeBron
you know-
fans want LeBron to be the GOAT.
Okay, now Liv, who's the greatest player of all time? Not the GOAT. but
When you say the greatest player, you mean all around player?
Yeah.
Because there's a difference.
all around player.
You want me to really say LeBron?
All around player.
I'm gonna give it to LeBron.
LeBron is
I'm gonna give it to LeBron. The reason I'm giving it to him is because this is something you can't teach. IQ, you cannot teach IQ. You either born with it or you don't have it. LeBron has the greatest IQ I've ever seen. Do sometimes I think he should take the shot? Yes. But his decision making is great. I'll go with LeBron on that.
Okay.
But you want to know who my favorite player of all time is?
Who's your favorite player?
Y'all not gonna believe this.
Allen Iverson?
Nope. David Robinson.
For real?
Reason being, remember, I've always played football. David Robinson was the first guy I've seen playing basketball that looked like a football player with the muscles, you know what I mean? So I gravitate towards that. I'm like, hold on, I can play basketball because, you know, I'm looking at his body structure, how he looks. So that's always been my favorite player. And second is Sean Kemp
So,
because I love dunking.
you know, the LeBron debate never stops with me.
Go ahead.
This is my thing, though.
This guy here.
So when you say LeBron's not a winner, I understand what you say. You actually gave the example with the quizzes. So basically, he gave the same thing. LeBron been to the championship 10 times. I'm guessing only won 4 times.
Yep. 40%.
But we also have to also mention that what he lost to.
I was waiting for this.
That's what I'm about to dig.
I'm about to kill you with this.
Nah, you
Go
can't. Because what he lost to
Mhm.
was the greatest team of all time.
Yeah.
And then you have 4 All-Stars that's starting on his team. You have Curry, Klay Thompson, KD at this time. So you have 2 of the best shooters in the league, 1 and 2. Then you have KD, the best scorer in the league. Nobody scores the ball better than KD. Then you have Draymond that plays amazing defense. At this point, I'm not giving LeBron an excuse, but it's like, bro,
Yeah.
I'm not LeBron, but Jordan never faced nothing like that.
That's true.
So, but I'm not also giving him a pity or something.
Yeah. I hear
But it's
you.
like, what do you want LeBron to do at that point?
Okay, but now can I answer?
Go ahead.
I love the fact that you guys always make it seem like that's his only loss.
Okay.
That Dallas loss was crazy.
The Dallas loss, y'all act like y'all sweep it under the rug like this, like, oh no, this never happened. He didn't have a meltdown. He didn't go against JJ Barrera, who was 5'7", whatever the hell he was. He did not allow Jason Terry to go get a tattoo of the championship on his arm before the series started.
It was just, it was just.
My thing is this, hold on. If I'm the greatest player ever, I see you on TV getting this tattoo before the series started. By any means necessary, you're not winning the championship. You're not winning it. I'm going to die on that court. You're not winning it. That's my mentality. And there's one thing I want to say to you. I'm always hearing this debate. The 90s players couldn't play in this era, right?
Yeah.
Why? Because this era got more skilled players. How can you guys call more skilled player when you're playing from 1 3-point line to 3-point line? What's the skill? Oh, y'all bigs couldn't shoot three. They was not required to shoot threes.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure if they worked on it, they would have shot it. You watch the NBA right now. Take the ball out of bounds, go to the 3-point line, shoot a three. Come back, 3-point line, shoot a three. That's not basketball. I can't say it's not basketball. That's y'all era basketball.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make you more skilled because you take more threes.
And that's why the longevity is a little bit different.
Yeah, because all they doing is shooting threes.
Not really banging your body like that.
Yeah. And then another thing, you guys said that the 90s player, let me go back to that. Who gave LeBron his first loss in the finals?
He played Spurs, I believe.
It was from, all them players was in the 90s.
But you said that's
No, I don't want to hear it because the 90s players couldn't hang with this era.
Popovich was
So now,
Popovich was-
hold on. Let me go back one more time.
Which was no joke.
When he lost to Dallas, what era was that? Everybody in that team was.
that from the 90s.
But we can't play in this era. If we beat your GOAT, what you think we're gonna do to the rest of these scrubs?
I don't think he meant that, Liv.
Like I said, man, I love LeBron, man. Listen to me good. I have a shirt I should have wore it today. I have a shirt where it has Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan. And it says 3 of the greatest ever. I think, to me, everybody's great in their own time.
The thing with me with Kobe, it's not that Kobe wasn't great. Kobe was a good player, but it's just the fact that he was like a mirror of LeBron. I mean, a mirror of Jordan. Everything Jordan did, he looks exactly like that.
But
So to me, that was always
But I can be a mirror of you, but don't do what you did. I don't have to be as good as you was. He was as good as Jordan, if not better.
He was as good.
That's not a knock.
He was as good because in what put him over the edge, even when Shaq left, he still went out there and got a chip.
He got two.
Yeah, he did.
He got 2.
So, but now this is my thing though. Let's go back to LeBron. LeBron, every team he's been on, he has won now. That's the thing. When you say he's not a winner, how can you say that? He won with the Cavs. Well, let's start off with the Heat, because that's when he won his first championship. He won with the Heat, went back to the Cavs, won with the Cavs, won with and he also won with the Lakers.
Yeah.
I mean, how, like I'm saying, when you say
he's won, but that doesn't make him a winner.
Okay.
He's won, so it's like if you go in school, you pass it with a D. That means you passed. Still got a D.
Facts.
A D is still a D. No matter if it says you right on the board of passing, they still looking at you next grade like, nigga, you dumb.
Right. I think LeBron is a all-around great player.
Yes,
I
he
would
is.
say that.
Yes, he is.
100%. I think what differentiate LeBron and Jordan from what I've seen is that Jordan is a killer. Like, he'll kill you and kill you again. In a sense of when he goes on the court, he want the best player. Like he said, I want you. We're gonna go one-on-one. Even when they went to the All-Stars, all of them was out there. He went at Magic. He said, I want to play Magic. Because at the time, Magic was one of the best players.
Yeah, he went at him.
He went at Magic. Like, he would hit everybody as the best player because he wanted everybody to know he's the best. So he'll face everybody one-on-one just to show and prove that he is the best. I think LeBron is more so, like, if he beats you, it's like, nah, I ain't gonna annihilate you. I'm just gonna beat you. It's enough. But Jordan would want to kill you and kill you again. I think that's the thing with Jordan. And he's very competitive. But Jordan can't take a loss. Like, LeBron take a loss, and he's angry. But Jordan take a loss is like, nah, that ain't happening. He's bet his whole life again on it.
But this is my only thing though. Jordan always had a squad.
Oh, don't start
Don't do
that.
that. Don't
Don't
do
do
No,
that.
he
No.
did.
No, you can't say that.
Listen, you have Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman,
Okay.
Steve Kerr. Bro, they had a squad.
So Jordan Knock was getting Scottie Pippen drafted to the Chicago Bulls. That's his knock.
Oh, that's not.
Because it ain't like he called and said, hey, you want to come join me? Scottie Pippen got drafted to this team. Well, we talking about,
You did get drafted.
yeah. Well, we talking about, think about this. Where would you rank Shaq?
In a GOAT conversation,
No, all time. Like in centers.
Shaq has to be number one.
He also played with LeBron. Whether it was his tail end or not, history gonna show that he played with LeBron.
Liv, come on, Liv. He played with LeBron at the end of his career.
It doesn't matter, but history will show that LeBron played with the greatest center ever.
Chris, you can't say at the end of his career, because guess what? If LeBron wins a championship this year, LeBron's at the end of his career, right? You're still gonna say, hey, LeBron got the chip. You're not gonna be like, oh, but he's at the end.
Yeah,
of
Chris.
You can't do that. You were saying that Shaq was at the end of his career. So like you can't really compare that because he's at the end of his career. Should LeBron win the championship this year, you're not gonna be like, oh, he's at the end of his career, right? Because you're gonna say he won that championship.
But that's what makes it even better if he wins it this year.
Why that makes it better?
Brother, he's 42.
So wait a minute. He's 42. Didn't lead his team in scoring. What are we talking about? You forgot you got Luka? What are we talking about? So we just gonna forget everybody else that helped him get to where he going and say, oh my God, look at this guy. You better hope. I want to come back on this show. If LeBron James lose this 3-0 lead,
let's talk about
I want to come back on this show and talk to you because, boy, you're gonna be on the wrong side of history, boy.
Now listen, if he does lose this I actually talked to my brother before that if he loses this series, it's gonna be really bad for his career.
Why would you say it's bad for his career?
Because you was up 3-0, right?
Mm-hmm.
They already counted LeBron out before he even started.
They counted him out before they knew KD wasn't playing.
True. So, but he can't lose it.
He can't lose it. He cannot lose
because
it.
he'll be the first team in history to lose 3-0.
And to come back from 3-1.
Yeah, and he also hit it 3-1.
Yeah. But no, my thing is this: like, if he does lose, it don't have nothing to do with what you said. It's who he's losing to.
Yeah, he's also losing to a very young Houston Rockets.
Which has nobody.
But KD.
KD not even playing. KD hasn't played one game.
KD hasn't came back yet?
No, KD has not played. He's not playing for the whole series.
Oh,
You can't lose to that. You know, like I said, y'all have me on next Thursday. I will be here.
LeBron's the GOAT though, man. You know, LeBron's the best player of all time.
Nah, if that's your, I think to me, no, I'm gonna say this. If that's your opinion, I can't go against it.
No, it's
If you think he's the GOAT, he is the GOAT. Me, if you ask me, I don't believe in the GOATs, but if I had to pick, I'm gonna pick Jordan.
Facts.
Because at one point, this man here was like, the reason I say that is because when he had a chokehold, nobody won until he retired.
Yeah.
This man went 3, then retired. Keem snuck 2 in. He came back and won 3 more. I would respect LeBron a little more on that if he would have like not let certain players get no rings. Like Steph Curry also beat him before you go back to that Golden State team. Steph Curry also beat him with nobody too. Why we don't ever talk about that?
You talking about the first time?
Yeah, the first time.
What you mean by nobody?
Who was babyface Steph Curry at that time?
You're right. But
It was Steph Curry, Klay Thompson,
Draymond,
Iguodala,
probably like Harrison Barnes was on that team.
Harrison Barnes. No, Harrison Barnes was not that. It was that Livingston guy.
Livingston.
So it was like, who was these guys?
Yeah, at that time they were fairly new into the. Yeah, you're right.
But you know why they ended up winning that?
Why?
He should have never left the Heat. If he would have stayed with that same Heat team, they would have dominated that. They would have dominated that Golden State team.
But how do you feel about that 3-1 when he came back? That didn't solidify him as the GOAT from there?
No, it didn't. It just showed me that the Golden States had a meltdown. That's all.
Damn.
Because one series can't make you a GOAT.
But you gotta look at it this way. The 3-1 is really great. But when you look at it, think about it this way. I win 3 championships. I leave. I let y'all play.
Mm-hmm.
I come back. I say,
Jordan fan, dog.
I say, hey, it's my turn again. And nobody win until I leave again. Come on, bro.
Jordan did some great things, bro.
No, Jordan did.
LeBron's just my GOAT.
So
LeBron longevity is top notch.
Top notch.
So let me ask you guys a question. If your brother come back?
I don't know. He probably took an important phone call or something.
Okay, so how was the whole picnic vibe for y'all? The North Miami picnic. I see you was having fun. You was having fun, boy.
Yeah, this year was pretty because I guess for us it was a different experience because we were doing the productions, we were mingling with other people, talking to other people, getting to understand, you know, their upbringing, where they come from, what they're expecting. So it's a different view for us versus some people that came to for the enjoyment of it. We came more so to support and bring life and bring eyes to the greatness that North Miami is bringing, to the greatness of North Miami. So it was great, to be honest. It was great. I'm sure there's things that they can tighten up on, and even for us too. Like we've noticed some things that we can actually do better on the production aspect.
Okay.
But as far as the picnic itself, I think it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
I mean, he asked about the picnic. You could just pick up from there. He asked about what was your thoughts on the picnic?
What was your thoughts on the picnic?
Personally, I love the whole camaraderie that they have going on and bringing that, the alumni is getting involved in the current students who are there now, seeing, well, okay, then these are the people that came from here, so it is possible. So I like that idea, of course, but the setup itself, I think this year was way better than the last 2 years. They did make some type of improvements there, in my personal opinion. It is still hot. So one of the things I'm always going to push for is like, hey, I wish this could have been in the evening a little bit better, because that sun is no joke. But besides that, I thought it was a good turnout.
What about you, Chris?
I think for me, when it comes to the picnic, since I didn't go to school in North Miami, I don't think I ever.
We have a trader.
I'm not a trader. It just
A LeBron.
I'm not alumni.
Okay.
So the culture, I still feel it because I'm Haitian.
Yeah.
But it still don't sit with me because I'm not from there. You know, I went to Turner Tech. But it's a cool vibe though.
Yeah.
I give it to y'all. I like the vibe out there, the different classes and everything like that. It was good this year. To me, it was not as hot as last year, like you said. Last year was
steaming,
burning, bro. It was bad.
So for me, I think it's getting better. I was there year one, and from year one to now, it's getting way better. But not to change anything, but I think what we can do different is like add some type of games where everybody can get to know each other better. Because the way I looked at it is like, okay, you have the whole one side is the 90s side, the whole, you know what I mean? And then the other side is that like we need to figure out a way to make everybody mingle a little more.
That's dope. I didn't think about that.
You know what I mean? Like create some games, create some things for everybody to get to know each other. Another thing I think that we need to do is that let's not use our resource and spend our money on DJs that we really don't need to be having there. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love 99 Jams. I love DJ Nasty. That's my guy. But we have a lot of people from North Miami that could DJ.
Facts.
DJ Jeff.
You know what I mean? So let me look at let me look at my camera. What I'm suggesting that we do for the next year is this: go around, find out who's a DJ in each class, have a battle with the DJ. Oh. So guess what? You do a battle with DJ, you don't even have to pay nobody to come DJ.
Facts.
Each class year, take an hour, and let's see who at the end of the day who was the best DJ. Take that, Will. I'm just saying we don't have to use the money to certain things we don't need to. You know what I mean? Like honestly, like I'm gonna say it. Bringing DJ Nasty was not necessary because I would bring a DJ Nasty if he went to North Miami. Going to 99 Gems is one thing, but to be honest with you, whoever went to North Miami is gonna come anyway. You don't need that extra push. You do this, battle DJ, you don't have to spend no money on no DJ. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, let's make this thing right.
Do you see this alumni picnic thing growing?
It could grow, and I think whoever is on a head, whoever's on a board, they need to just open their ears and allow other people to help them out. Well, I'm not saying with me, because you know when I walk around as the big bad guy and nobody want to hear from me, but I think that we can make it better. It has potential to be great.
Very good.
Liv, while we wrap up, we're going to give you a chance to talk to two group of people. One is as a father who lost a child, someone who's, going through that moment now, and also someone who think the street is where it's at, right? And to pour into them, tell them your personal experience firsthand, so, they could do better.
Let me go with the street first. It's a lot of young guys growing up, especially in North Miami. I'm gonna say this, man. The money look great. It's great. You having money, you have driving fancy cars, you're doing all of this, but none of it lasts. None of it lasts. Whatever you decide to do, man, do it the right way. Cause at the end of the day, man, when that money blow, it's two places you gonna hit, man. Jail, or you gonna end up dead, dog. Cause the streets ain't really what it is, man. The streets is really robbing you. Cause there's all these street codes that you guys gotta live by that was never written. Look at any book. Go look at any book. Go through a library. Go through counselors. Go anywhere. Go through a government. You ain't never gonna see them rules written. Let that go, bruh. And to the parents that's lost the child, is like I could say to you is this, man. It's a tough battle. It's a tough battle that you never get over. And I'm gonna try my hardest to get this outlet, to get this thing going, so you guys can have somewhere to, or someone to listen to know that you're not the only one going through what you're going through. So once I get everything going, Jules Legacy will be the first to know, and we tap in.
Appreciate it. And Liv, also, how does a Black successful man stay consistent like you? It's the last thing.
Sleep early. I go to sleep every night at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, you see when you text me, when I text you back this morning,
right?
I go to sleep every morning. I'm at 9 o'clock and I wake up real early. To be successful, you have to stay ahead of the game. You can't be successful waking up at 10 o'clock at night in the morning. Can't. I'm up every morning at 5. Cause I gotta know what's going on and what's my game plan. I have to set my game plan all day. If you want to be successful, you can't be in bed all day.
Facts. Facts.
Can't.
Liv, thank you so much. It was a great conversation. We still don't know who's the GOAT.
Liv know LeBron's the GOAT, man.
LeBron's the GOAT. You got it. LeBron's the GOAT. And before we give a shout out to my boy, that's my guy, the best wrestler that ever came out of North Miami.
Of course.
That's my guy right there, man. But yeah, whenever you guys ready, I'll come back. Don't forget, I'm coming back if LeBron loses. If LeBron loses this 3-0 league, I'm coming back.
If he wins, what's gonna happen? Would you coming
I'm not
back?
coming back.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to talk about. He got the bragging rights.
If you win the finals, I need you to come back too, though.
If he wins the final,
if he wins the final, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Because
and it's for to win a chip.
Respect. You gotta pay the respect.
You wasn't here at the time. Because he basically what Liv said was, even if he wins at 41, it doesn't really change anything.
Nah, come on, Liv. Because what happened is his watch. So now I'm gonna tap into this, right? Before all of that get out of control.
And my fault.
So here's my thing, right? Let's look at the history of the game. Once you hit that, we're talking about 18 years, 19 year, 20 year, most of those players, they average, we're talking about less than 15, including Jordan.
Facts.
You understand? We have to give credit when credit is due. To be consistently, just like you say, hey, you get up every day, you do what you gotta do. To consistently be in the league for over 22 years, to show up and show out consistently for 22 years. Now you're 42 years old, I believe. And for you to still be able to beat the entire NBA, that speaks volumes.
Not wrestling. So if LeBron wins another chip, Lucas averaged 30-something a game. What are we talking about? You're bringing up his age as if he carried the team.
He's carrying
Hold
it
on.
now. He's carrying it now.
Against who?
It doesn't matter. KD's
No.
there.
KD has not played one game.
KD has not played
Not one game. Okay. What I'm saying, if he wins the final, if LeBron wins the final and Luka averaged 30-something points a game, what are we talking about?
But it goes back to this. Where's Luka now?
Luka's hurt right now.
Correct.
So we're talking about if he wins the final, Luka will be back.
But listen, right now, where's Luka to carry the team? He's not there.
No.
So
okay, we're past this. No. We're past this stage. You said the question was if he wins the chips now.
Correct.
We'll say what? He's the greatest of all time.
You have to give
but
him
what I'm
credit
trying
for
to tell you is this: I will give him the respect if he goes in a final and lead the team. At 42 years old, if he's the leading scorer, I can't say nothing.
You want him to be finals?
You want him to be the finals MVP at that
Not
age.
even final MVP. If he goes out and score 30 a game, I got no. I got
Talking about with Luka and Air on the team.
So-
How?
So when you say how,
it's a team
I thought we were
sport.
talking about LeBron.
But it's a team
So now
sport.
why are we going to how if LeBron is the man?
No, it's a team sport. So
Wait a minute. Now it's a team sport when they're involved.
No, it's a team sport because
It was always a team sport, but you said at 42 years old, if he wins, he's the man.
he has
So that means he's going to be playing by himself.
because he's a big contributing factor with high IQ on the team.
You're
cannot
right.
ignore.
You're right. But like I said, LeBron is past that.
So now
This is what I'm saying.
Let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you another question. How many chips does Luka have?
0.
Exactly.
Okay.
So he couldn't do it by himself.
That means
You're
Luka's not a winner.
You're right. But just like KD went to Golden State with 0 chip, who was the leading scorer in that team
That's why they
in the
never-
finals?
but they never-
Answer the question.
KD
But
was.
wait a minute.
KD
Who was the lead? So guess what? You can say what you want. Yeah, he joined them, but when he joined, he made an impact.
He made an impact, but that's why a lot of people never.
Who got the MVP?
But they never give him credit.
Who
for
got
that.
the MVPs?
He did.
So basically, if I come to your house, I don't pay no light bill, no nothing. I'm a bum.
Let's not talk about KD.
Right or wrong? Hold on. Wait a minute. Am I a bum or not?
Listen, Liv, I was sleeping, man. You done woke me up.
No, but hold
LeBron
on.
guy.
I want you to answer my
Through and
question.
through. I'm a
I want you
LeBron
to answer
guy.
my question. If I come to your house, I don't do nothing at all. What am I?
You're a visitor. You just staying. I'm just.
But if I come to your house and say, don't worry about the mortgage no more, I'm taking care of everything. Now what am I?
You're
The
provider.
man.
You're the man. I
I'm
got
the
you.
man.
Okay.
So KD went there and he became the man on that team. Yes, it was a great team, but he didn't come and be a sidekick.
But no matter what, like
So you respect KD making that move?
It ain't about respect, but when it came down to it, he proved why he was there. He didn't take the back road. He didn't take the back. He didn't sit in the back and say, "Hey man, KD." He didn't sit there and say, "No, listen." He didn't sit in the final and say, "Steph, take me to the championship ring. Give me this ring." He didn't do that.
Liv, we
He
talking
took
about-
over the game.
KD was at his prime. We're talking about KD at his prime.
Fellas,
Fellas, I was never blind. I was there. I'm not Stevie Wonder. I watched it.
No, but here's what happened, Liv. If the respect was mutual, we talking about we just watched the game. If the respect was mutual, the team would have never fell apart like that. Because guess what? Even Draymond that's on the team didn't respect KD.
Okay, but we're not going past respect right now. We're going is this. Answer this question. Did he make an impact with them or not?
Definitely did.
Of course he did.
When he got there, did he say, you know what? This is already a great team. I'm going to average 10 points and you guys get me a ring. Did he do that?
And listen.
No, I need you to answer.
So listen, of course.
No, you haven't answered yet.
Yeah,
I need
yes.
before we go to your
Right.
Okay, so he didn't average 10 points.
No.
KD.
He did not average
What did he average?
above 30.
So if I come to your house and I'm taking care of you, how can you call me a slack?
Okay, I get it. So we talking about team sports here, right? It's the same thing. We'll go back and forth with Jordan.
But it's team
Jordan,
sport when it's somebody else. But LeBron winning at 42 is not team sport.
Hey, if he wins, right?
If he wins. See that? It's not team sport when it's LeBron. If he wins.
If Lakers win.
You see what I mean, right? When it's LeBron, it's he.
If Lakers win, right? If Lakers win and LeBron is a contributing factor.
He's going to always be there because he's part of the starting lineup.
Nah, don't
say that.
At 42 years old. Where was
I'm going to give you a time, my brother. I know you got to go.
Where was Jordan at 42 years old?
Jordan was where he needed to be.
Where?
I don't know.
Retired.
Okay.
Done.
But this is what I'm asking you. Why we pick and choose when LeBron is 42? When he does great, look how great he is at 42. When he do bad, but he's only 42. We can't have it both ways.
You said something earlier. We're talking about the whole Jordan. Just to go back on it. I understand he has 6 and 6. I'll tell you one thing. LeBron never walked away from the game and decided to come back. He was always consistent.
But let's be
for body of
hold
work.
on, my brother. Hold on.
I just wanted to put that on record.
Hold on.
Now we're going to commercial break.
No, not yet. One second. Before we talk about him walking away, we have to do research.
Okay.
We have to know what was behind that.
Right.
Also, don't forget that there was also mob thing behind that.
I understand.
So we can't even blame him for walking away. We don't know why he walked away.
But he's still going to go play baseball.
Because they needed him to retire. They needed him to retire for that. He didn't want to lose. His dad was a big gambler. There's like, look, what you gonna do? You get what I'm saying? We don't know the facts behind that. It ain't like he just picked, I'm the greatest, now I'm gonna retire and go play baseball and be suck. No, man, that ain't what happened, man. Come on, man. We gonna come back because my boy gotta come on down.
Close this out, Fluff.
And at this time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: AZ Formal Wear, Chick-fil-A of Miami Shores, Gourmet Gatherings by Chef Princess E, Comprehensive Health Center, and most definitely would like to thank you, all of our viewers and listeners, for making this a success. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Till next time.